I like the other one that Nana used to use when she got up late. Not a child in the house washing or a piss pot emptied. Yeah, it just makes me laugh. Old sayings, it's funny. Love them. I know you do. Not quite all of it though, you don't say the last bit. Right then, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go live on them and then we can get sorted. Does that sound okay balance-wise on Zoom? Yep, good morning Lynn. Everybody's coming in now. Bum, 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 bum. Good morning Chantal, you've come into a bit of a mad conversation, haven't you, this morning? What's new? No, nothing new at all. I'm sure Vivian just comes on for the entertainment factor in the morning. It's just typical waffle and nonsense really with us, isn't it? Morning Annette. Right then, let's get going. Pop everybody onto mute so you don't have to listen to my drivel anymore, and then we can carry on. Bum 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 bum. Right, we're good to go. That one's closed and that one's on. Good morning. Good Mike, good morning Lawrence, and good morning Guy as well, who's on there. Good morning, good morning. Right, let's start off kneeling down again. So we're doing floor flow. Try saying that when you've had a beer. So just take your knees about hip distance apart or very slightly wider, and then from there you're going to take your hands forward and just sit yourself into child's pose. So stretching the hands away, a nice easy pose to start with, and then from there just lift yourself up onto your hands and knees. Take a gentle sway side to side through those hips. So nothing too major, just a little bit of sway, and then sit back again, right back into those heels, stretch your hands forward. Now from there, lift up through your hips, press yourself forward, so a gentle stretch through the front of the body, and then press back. And do the same thing again, nice and steady, press forwards, gentle release through the back, release through the core, and sit back into your heels. Do that a couple more times please, nice and steady. Lift back up and sit back into those heels, wonderful. One last time, press down, lift through the chin and the chest, and brace your core, sit back nice and steady. Now from there, you're going to walk your hands forward about 6 to 8 inches, bring the knees a little bit closer together, and go into a half down dog. So you're resting your head down, resting the chest towards the floor, tailbone is lifted. Now from there, you're going to come up again and press forward, but this time you're not trying to press your hips to the floor, you're lengthening through the front of the body. Brace back again into that half down dog, and then press forward. So it's just a slightly more intense version of what you were just doing. Do one more of those, push back, fantastic, and press your body weight forwards. Lift through the chin and the chest and bring it back. Sit back into your heels briefly. Now bring your right foot forward, take a big step forward with your right leg. Left hand goes down and stretch the right arm up towards the ceiling. So lovely big stretch through the torso, stretch through the back. You should feel it in that back hip flexor as well. Bring that hand back down to the floor and swing that leg back. Press forward and back once more. So press forward through the hips, lift the chin and the chest, and sit back into your heels again. Lovely. Swing your left foot forward this time. Press that foot down. Right hand goes down to the floor, extend up through the left hand. Lovely. Press the hips down a little tiny bit more if you can, so you start to really feel that stretch. Wonderful. Bring your hands down, swing that leg back, and sit back into your heels again. Do the same thing on the right leg. Bring that right foot forward again. If you need a cushion underneath your knee, that's okay. Now rather than rotating, come up onto your hands this time, so you're really lengthening all the way through the torso. If you find this fairly easy, extend the same arm as the leg that's behind you. You have another run round. And then if you can, extend the other arm up. Big stretch, reach through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring those hands down towards the floor. Press your weight back, lift your toes on your front leg. Press your weight forward again, release, keeping the hands down. Do the same stretch back again, so push back, flex your foot. Pause for a second and press forwards. Swing that leg all the way back, sit back into your heels, and swing your left leg straight forward. So hold it there again. Bring those hands up onto your knees if you can. If that's too much, keep them down on the floor. Extending the same arm as leg at the back to reach and extend through the body. And if you want to extend the other one as well, go for it. Big stretch and reach. Keep breathing. Please don't hold your breath. Bring your hands all the way down to the floor. Press your body weight back. Big stretch through your hamstrings. And press forward again. Really press. Lovely. Do that again. Push back. Flex and stretch that leg. Bring it all the way forwards. Beautiful. Do that one more time, please. Push all the way back. Press forwards and then swing that leg all the way around behind you and stretch back into your heels. Walk your hands forward again so you're back into that half down dog. Take your hands nice and wide. Now pull your toes under at the back. Push up into a down dog if you can. This is too much. Keep yourself down in that half down dog. Just paddle those heels nice and steady. Not doing anything more gentle and more tough than this, so just paddle away with this one. Releasing the calves, releasing the hamstrings. If you did classes last night, your calves are probably knowing about it this morning, as is the rest of your body. Press both heels down, press your chest right down towards your thighs, and then lift up onto your tiptoes, drop your knees down and sit back briefly. From there, bring yourself back up to kneeling. You're going to push your body weight to the right side and keep your feet really close to your bottom. So you're going to hold that leg, your leg with your hand. The other arm is going to extend up and reach as high as you can towards the ceiling. Just keep breathing and extending. Breathe into this side of your rib cage. There's loads of space for you to fill it with oxygen. Keep stretching up. If you can take it a little bit further, go for it. If you can't, don't force it. Keep it there. And gently release. Relax that arm down. Keeping hold of that foot, lower yourself down to your forearm. Lift the knee off the floor and holding onto that foot, push it into your hand, which is going to pull your hand and your shoulder back. Press the hip forward slightly and hold still. Look towards your hand on the floor. Fantastic. Well done. Keep it there. Just notice where you feel the stretch. Everybody feels them differently. Gently release that leg, push back up. Keep the feet and knees together again on the floor and extend that arm over once more. You should be able to go very slightly further. And it shouldn't feel quite so awkward to breathe. Breathing's always good. Gently relax the arm down and switch sides. So take it over to the other side, hold on to that leg. Again, hips stay on the floor. Extend your arms straight up towards the ceiling first. So really, really reach up with those fingertips. If you can then take it slightly further over, go for it. Again, breathing into this side of your rib cage. Really focus on breathing there. Really focus on breathing in deeply and breathing out slowly. See if you can go an inch further across. Ooh la la. And gently release. Bring that arm down, rest it to the floor, slide the leg on the way. Bring your foot up and hold on to it. Keep hold of the ankle. Flex your foot, press into that hand with your foot, and then push down into your elbow and look towards the hand. Keep it there. Fantastic. Well done. Keep holding for a few more seconds. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring that leg down, push back up, and bring your hand up once more. So big stretch up and over. See if you can go a little tiny bit further this time. Wonderful. Well done. And gently release those arms down. Woo. Come back to center. Your toes together at the back, but take the knees nice and wide. So you're into lion pose. Hands onto the floor. You don't need to roar, thankfully. So pushing your weight forward. If you want to make this more of a stretch to your wrists, you're going to lift your butt slightly higher. So if you're keeping them on the floor, you're just leaning into your hands. You're going to feel the stretch to your wrist already. If you're going to lift up, keep the toes together at the back. So the hands face forwards, and then we turn them to the side, and then we turn them to the back, and then we bring them all the way back in. So you're just walking those hands through the series of 4 movements, forward, side, back, and then towards the center. And again, do that a couple more times. It's brilliant for your wrists, brilliant for your shoulders and your rotator cuff. Take those hands back and rotate back in. Do it one more time, please. Facing them forwards, facing them out, facing them back, and bringing them in. and back to center. Well done. From there, sit back, bring the knees slightly closer and lift up onto your knees. Inhale up, big stretch. And then bring one hand down towards your back heel. Doesn't matter which hand you bring down, hold it there. So you're stretching up with your top hand. If you can't reach your foot, just wave at it, say good morning. Saw that. Bring it up to the top. Do the same on the other side. So bring that arm down, hold nice and still. Extend up through your top hand. Again, if you can't reach your foot, just give it a wave. Fantastic. And gently bring that arm up. Now, from here, you're going to open those arms out and down. Allow them to sink down towards the floor. Now, if you can't reach your feet, wave at them again. Pull the shoulder blades together, lift your chin up. If you can reach your feet, take hold of them, push the hips forward and hold still. It doesn't matter which way you do it. If it's a bit scary and you think it's a long way down, don't worry about it. Just do what you can manage. Now very gently lift your head back up. Pull yourself up slowly. Brace your core. Sit your bottom back. Take your hands down in front so you release the back and walk your hands forward. Drop your head down. Fantastic. Well done. Keep it there for a couple more seconds. And then come up onto hands and knees. Knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. And you're going to go into cat to cow. So tuck the pelvis under, roll the spine up. And then release. Look forward. Do the same again. Tuck under and press. And gently release. And again, tuck under and push. Really big press to the spine. And release it down. Bring it back to center. Hands are going to make a fist now. So they're going to punch something. You're going to bring the hands a bit closer so your body weight is pushing back slightly. As you push up the spine this time, you're going to feel the stretch more through your shoulders and the upper back. Hold it there. Just keep pressing down into the hands. Drop your chin to your chest. Keep holding nice and still. And then gently release. Relax the tailbone. Look forwards. And release it down. Well done. From here, you're going to take your feet just slightly to the side of your hips. We're not staying here for long. So you want the feet to be sitting right next to your hip bones. Now, we don't do inward rotation all that often. We tend to do external rotation more often than not. So just hold here. Hands on the floor to support you if you need to. If you can, take one arm up, big stretch. Take it slightly further over. Bring it back to center. And release. Do the same on the other side. Lift it all the way up. Stretch it over. We're nearly done with this move. Don't worry. We're going to do one more each way. What you should be finding is while you're here, if you're starting to relax, your bottom will start to sit lower down towards the floor. One last time. Bring it up and over. And gently release. Well done. Bring it up onto hands and knees. And then pull those toes under once more. Push into your down dog one more time. Big press into those heels. Lift the tailbone. Look forward towards your hands. Lift up onto tiptoes. Drop your knees down almost to the floor. Inhale. Push your hip bones back up again. Big stretch. And then press those heels down. Ooh, lovely. Do that one more time. Up onto tiptoes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drop your knees right down almost to the floor. And then lift through the tailbone. And press the heels down. Do that one more lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drop your knees to the floor. Sit right back into your heels and stretch. Press your body weight forwards. Lift your chin, lift your chest, pull back and sit right back into those heels. Do that 2 more times. Big lift up. Tuck the pelvis under. Roll through your spine. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Brace your core and sit back. One last time, please. Tuck the pelvis under. Round through the spine. Press down. Extend and brace your core. Pull all the way back. Rest it there. Walk your hands all the way back in. Bring yourself up. Give your shoulders a nice roll back. And hopefully you should be feeling a bit more mobile and free to move around now. So have a lovely, lovely day, whatever you're doing. And I will either see you later in classes or I will see you in the morning. What is this routine for? It's basically just a gentle workout just to get your body moving in the morning. Have a great day. Phew. Can't switch everything off. Da-da-da. Lovely.